Now, a KXAN News investigation.
New tonight, a KXAN investigation that raises questions over whether Formula One organizers broke state law and whether Travis County officials let it happen without penalty. The law in question was meant to protect the public.
The multi-million-dollar Grand Prix event is on track just 4 months away now from race weekend on November the 18th. Our Josh Hinkle joins us now with details on that legal controversy.
We know the track is under construction right now, and it's expected to draw 300,000 people for the race in November. That's more than enough for the state to call it a mass gathering. You only need 2,500. Under Texas law, every mass gathering event must have a permit before organizers start promoting it because of health and safety reasons. But it didn't happen that way for F1, and now some say it's evidence the county's giving this big business special treatment.
Yeah, I know. I love you.
For 30 years, Kathy Olive has enjoyed the peace and quiet of her southeast Travis County ranch.
I'm old. You know, my goats and I, this is our home.
But it's all starting to disappear as her new neighbor across the street prepares for more than a few house guests.
I'm going to be here probably with a pillow over my head.
The International Grand Prix will draw 300,000 racing fans in one weekend this November. State lawmakers created the Mass Gatherings Act in the early 70s to address a big crowd like that. The law is supposed to help catch and correct health and safety problems well in advance. An infamous example, Willie Nelson's 1975 4th of July picnic in Liberty Hill. It violated the act because of overcrowding.
United States Grand Prix, bringing the world to Austin and Austin to the world.
Travis County was supposed to hold F1 to the same standard by making organizers obtain a mass gathering permit before publicly promoting their event.
Concerned about the special treatment that Formula One has received.
Permitting requires an investigation and approval by the county health department, sheriff, and fire marshal. All three signed off, but the timing concerns former county judge Bill Elshire.
A person may not promote a mass gathering without a permit issued under this chapter.
The act says promote means to organize, manage, finance, or hold. Clearly, F1's been doing that for months, even years.
So Rosberg up to 4th.
Organizers announced the event in May 2010. Big financing a few months later.
Make this one of the true great sporting events in the world on an annual basis.
The first official press release promoting the event in April 2011. Followed by the first YouTube promotion a month later, all well ahead of when county commissioners granted the permit in June of this year.
If they promote that event before they've gotten their mass gathering permit, they commit a criminal offense.
A misdemeanor punishable by a fine up to $1,000 or up to 90 days in jail.
The question would be, would they be prosecuted? Or are we just not going to enforce this part of the law?
In an email, Circuit of the Americas told KXAN they applied for the permit as soon as we received confirmation from the county commissioners in March 2012 that one was required for our Grand Prix.
Technically, the way the law is worded, they did not follow that. They violated the act.
Current County Judge Sam Bisco admits F1 wasn't the only one not sticking to the law. The county didn't follow it either.
If we had followed the letter of the law, I would not have granted it.
By the time organizers applied, they've been working with the county for months. Records show other permits issued as early as a year ago. But Bisco says the county decided not to require the mass gathering permit until recently.
What they would have done was kill the race. And after you invest tens of millions of dollars, to me that was unreasonable.
Also unreasonable to the county, the law itself. Although the wording doesn't say this, Bisco says it was meant for temporary events like outdoor concerts, not permanent structures like a racetrack.
Are you saying that you intend to talk to the legislature about changing the law in the upcoming session?
Well, I don't intend to do it, but I intend to see that it's done. I think Travis County should be over there getting it clarified.
But the legislative session starts 2 months after the first race. Olive says that's a little too late.
I think they should have started 2 years ago.
The county attorney's office tells me it doesn't plan to prosecute Circuit of the Americas. Judge Bisco says the county will continue to monitor their progress in the next 4 months to make sure there aren't any problems with this mass gathering. And race organizers tell KXAN they have no more to say about the issue or any possible violation. Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.